Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at last Sunday's film from Michael Thomas and the New Orleans Saints and looking at whether or not Carlton Davis actually did lock him up or if that's just Twitter fingers. And yeah, just get into it. First off, just want to say people are going to be like, this is excuses, you're just trying to bail him out. Using facts as evidence for why something happened is not an excuse. That's simply presenting information and providing context to a statistic and clarifying further on that and trying to elaborate and figure out what actually happened there. That's what this video is, providing context. Um, Mike, first of all, was on one leg, so that's something you have to kind of factor in. He has to get high ankle surgery this offseason, had a torn deltoid, I believe, and then Drew Brees, his quarterback, he obviously can't push the ball downfield. That allows these corners to play press man coverage, and then they can just basically shade underneath of everything and then don't have to worry about anything over top. You saw today, Carlton Davis, he got beat by Marquez Valdez-Scantling because he was playing press man coverage, got burned over top. Against Tyreek Hill, similar thing happened. So different situations kind of all contributed to the stat sheet from Michael Thomas in this game, but let's just get into it. I'm gonna try and keep track of. Well, I already did keep track. I'm gonna try and put it on the screen and keep track of everything that I have noted down and going from there. All right, first play. There he is down here. Michael Thomas. He's just gonna run a curl route right here, and these two guys are basically just gonna bracket him. Carlton Davis is right here. This is zone coverage. Curl route. Two guys are there. He drives on it. He was kind of open too. Drew didn't see it. Yeah. So he's open. It's zone coverage. He's doubled. Carlton Davis is not one-on-one. There's his first route of the game. Okay, this is going to be Michael Thomas's second round of the game. This is the next time that he was on the field on a passing play. He's up top of the screen here. You guys probably know the play. He's going to run a goal line fade on Davis. He almost gets his feet in, but he does not. So we're on the play here. Sees one-on-one. Brees checking protections. Going to throw over there. Slightly high, kind of tough catch. Can't haul it in. He did follow through with the catch, which was impressive. He just did not get his second foot in, and not get the knee in, so doesn't work. Okay, this is Michael Thomas's third route of the game. He's going to be right here. 3-by-2 formation. Saints are going to run 4 verts. He's going to run underneath. He's the drag route. It's zone coverage. See here, Brees going to change the play, hit an audible, which is 4 verts out of 5 wide. I covered this earlier in the season. Drag, 2 linebackers are on him, yeah. So it's zone, no Carlton Davis. So far, first 3 routes, only 1 Carlton Davis man coverage. All right, this is going to be Michael Thomas's fourth route of the game. He's at the top here. Looks kind of like a man coverage alignment, but it's not. It's zone coverage. He's just going to run a clear out route. He's going up top. He's trying to give space for Troutman. Yep, doesn't get targeted. His route's not even finished before the throw. So that's just a clear out. That's not man on Carlton. Okay, this is Michael Thomas' 5th route of the game. He's right here up top. He's just going to run straight up the middle of the field, and he's going to get double covered by these 2 DBs up here. It's a zone coverage look. So he's going to run up through there. Devontae David pushes him through. The 2 corners follow him inside out. Yep. Okay, this is Mike's 6th route of the game. You see here, he's actually going to go in motion. He's going to run a curl route. There's going to be a linebacker and a underneath and then a safety over top of him. See here, it's going to be David. He's going to kind of push him through. Mike's going to come inside. Brees is already hit in like less than 2.5 seconds. He has no chance to get to the top of his route before that throw. Brees gets clocked, and then, yeah, that obviously can't fault him. There's no time to get open. He kind of was open a little bit. Probably would have had time to move into that void of the middle of the field, but yep, obviously not zone or not man on Carlton. That's zone coverage. Okay, this is Mike's 7th route of the game. This is obviously probably the worst rep from him. It's press man coverage from Sean Murphy-Bunting right here in the slot. Brees is going to get pressured right before the snap. Drew calls Lucy. It's just an option route. See, Mike's going to try to kind of get inside, and then Murphy-Bunting is going to get really physical, off balance. Everything's a mess. Drew's rolling out. I have no idea why he's throwing this. That's like the main problem here. I don't know why in the world you'd throw this. This goes on Mike's stat sheet as an interception when targeted, but like, there's no reason to throw that ball. Not even like close to being open. Okay, this is Mike's 8th route of the game. He's down here at the bottom. He's gonna run a drag route. It's 1-on-1 against Carlton Davis. What play? Go over the middle. Reese throws it. Incomplete. So this one's 1-on-1. It is Carlton Davis, so all glory to him. It looks like it's a drop though. I don't think that's a breakup. Let's slow it down, but you can see it looks like it hits his hands. Can't really get separation because, there's one leg. But yeah, I think that's a drop. Okay, this is route number 9 from Michael Thomas. He's down here at the bottom. So it looks like man coverage, but it's not going to be. It's going to turn into a cover 2 shell. So Davis is going to turn into a flat defender. This guy's going to be a deep half. It's going to be a zone look. Mike's going to run a fade up the sideline against cover 2. Reese is going to quick throw to Jared Cook. Reese looks right. Looks right. Field side. Throw to Jared in between. Mike's just going up the field. Now, I mean, that's the thing. You're going to be like, oh, he's open. But he's open because Davis is breaking in, so that's not him. So obviously, this is not Mike's fault, just like a lot of the other plays so far, because it's just scheme success or pressure from Drew or not seeing him or, yeah. Okay, so this is the 10th route of the game for Mike. He's also at the bottom here. He's going to run a drag, and this is going to be double coverage from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's going to run a drag. Everyone else is going to be playing man coverage. This guy's on man coverage against Alvin. This guy's on Jared Cook. This guy's on Sanders, right? So you think, oh, Carlton Davis will be man coverage on Michael Thomas, but that's not the principles here for the Top Bulls defense. What's going to actually happen is Mike's going to run underneath, and you're going to see while everyone else plays man coverage, Carlton Davis is going to pull off, and this safety, I believe it's Winfield, is going to come underneath and just bracket him. So when Drew looks there, this is covered, even though his man, Carlton Davis, is pulled off of him. So obviously double coverage, that's just the attention that they gave Mike even on one leg. Good example. So obviously can't hold that against him if that's not the coverage. Mike's probably going to get open, and he's probably going to record a catch. Okay, this is number 11 for Michael Thomas. He's going to motion over. He's going to run a stop right over the middle against zone coverage. He's going to see here. He's just going to stop over the middle. He's open, but Drew throws it to Alvin instead. And then, of course, we have to deal with the zero catch narrative. Figures, but yeah. Okay, this is number 12. Mike's at the bottom down here. He's going to run an out route. It's, I do not believe it's man coverage yet. It's zone. It kind of looks like man because of the way that he's physical at the top here with 33. Really just bullies the hell out of him. But he kind of gets open, but ball doesn't go his way because, yeah. Okay, this is the 14th route, and it's once again a Michael Thomas drag route, which he was kind of alluding to on Twitter with the shallow cross, saying that it's kind of hard to beat a guy when your quarterback can't really throw it downfield, so they're just playing press man coverage, and that's what happens here. You can also kind of tell you can't really outrun him because, like, remember, he's on one foot. Like, he gets good release, he has separation, he kind of just catches up. And I feel like that's something, a route that I've seen Mike beat multiple people on over the years, but couldn't do it here, unfortunately. This is the 16th route from Mike. He's at the top of the screen. He's just going to run a short little curl route. It's the Traquan Smith touchdown, if you want to watch that. Mike Drew's obviously not looking his way, which has like been a really common theme. I think that everybody's kind of picked up on. Like, he was not involved in the game plan at all, so it's hard to fault him for any of this, but good throw. Obviously can't hold this against Mike, which is the case for a lot of these, but instead we look at box scores and we go, look, he had 0 catches, and then we hop on Twitter and talk shit about it, but that's a shame. This is number 16. I think I might have got the numbers wrong on like some of these so far. So if that's the case, then you'll probably just see it on the screen, the edit, that like what it actually is. So just ignore what I'm saying if I'm wrong. This is number 16 for Mike. He's going to run a crosser on a bootleg. And he's kind of going to get open, actually, but it's a check down to Sanders because of the pressure. So that's a shame. Okay, this is number 17. It's one-on-one against Carlton Davis at the bottom. Drew doesn't even look his way. There's not a lot of separation, though, because it's like a stop route. We've been over this. Mike doesn't have a lot of leverage with this because Davis can just play underneath. See how he's kind of playing underneath? He probably could have beat him deep if we're being honest, but it's again, see how he's just kind of playing side, and then, yeah. Drew's not even looking, but obviously wasn't open anyways. This isn't actually a Michael Thomas play. I just wanted to show it to give you guys some more pain and suffering because I just saw this. This is the Emmanuel Sanders crosser that Drew missed high. And in case you wanted to like be even more suicidal, they sigh. Sigh. Like, this is just a huge gain. You get this out. He has. You guys see it. I'll just stop now. All right, run number 18 now. Stop me if you heard this one before. Mike's running of. I can't say that word on YouTube. Curl route. It's against zone. It's not man. It's going to run there. He's just going to stop. Devin White. I mean, it's covered, but like. It's like kind of double teamed, honestly, because like he's probably going to crash it. Whatever. You get the point. This isn't. It's a quick throw. This isn't held against him. Like, he's not playing bad. It's just not being utilized. Okay, this is number 19. And before I roll this play, subscribe, like, share this with somebody. Thanks. Would help out the channel. Want to start doing this more. More support I get, more motivation I'll have to do this. And that would be cool, I think. I think you guys are enjoying this. I think you want to see more about the Saints, hear more about the Saints, what my opinions are. Yeah. Also, before I roll this play, this is the Jared Cook fumble. So if any of you want to skip forward a little bit and just skip this, here's your warning. You have 3, 2, 1. All right, we're playing it. Mike's at the top here. This is number 19. He's literally a decoy. He does nothing on this play. It's like a 1 yard out route. What the hell do you want him to do? Like, we'll just try and ignore that. Like, what do you want that? There's nothing. Like, he's literally 2 yards downfield. Like, this is what we're giving our 2019 Offensive Player of the Year right here. That's what we just get. Let's get off the screen, Jared Cook. Yeah, you hear my frustration. Okay, this is number 20, and I think it's arguably the most open that Mike got all game. He's going to run a curl route against zone. Stop me if you heard that before. And he gets wide open, and Drew unfortunately doesn't see him. He's going to stay here. It's also against Carlton Davis, even though it's zone. But yeah, Drew just quick triggers, throws it to Cook, and yeah. Okay, this is number 21. Mike's gonna run a slot fade, and I think this is definitely one of the ones that he was like talking about on Twitter when he said the safety help, and playing underneath. But this wasn't playing underneath. This is more the safety help because the safety comes in and makes a really good play. But he's in the slot here. Josh Hill. This is the concept they love to use against man coverage a lot to beat man, and I think they used this against Tampa last year. Maybe not the exact same look, but it was definitely a slot fade with a curl to give Mike room. But what they do here, Hill's just going to run right here, like over the middle, and kind of set like a screen in like basketball terms on the corner, get Mike open. He does get open. It's a weird, awkward throw and catch attempt by Mike, and it gets broken up by the safety. So you'll see. It's covered by that DB. Mike runs slot. Bree sees it, throws left. It's a very weird turnaround. Mike gets his hands on it, but the safety comes in and breaks it up because that's the way that the Bucs play defense. Too high, and just, yeah, this is a double team, and he gets open too, so that sucks. Okay, this is the same as the 19th route, but this is the 22nd route. Mike's literally just a decoy. He's running a like 2 yard out route. Like, there's no point of this. I have no idea why our Offensive Player of the Year is doing this. I mean, maybe because Sean knows he's hurt, I guess. I don't know. But you'll see here, he's right there. It's Carlton Davis, and this is the route we get. Literally useless. And I also want to break down this Sanders missed attempt because it really hurt the Saints' chances on a 2nd and 9. It put us in 3rd and 9 and a tie game in the 4th. So you see here, Sanders is running a slant. So right here, he has him beat. This should be a throw, and it should be a catch. But what happens is Sanders kind of tails up the field and ruins the lane for Drew. So right here, this is open. This should be a catch. This could be like 6, 7 yards, and you have a 3rd and manageable, and you can do a lot of things with that. And that's what Drew sees. Like, he does, okay, he's going to come like on a direct angle the same way he's going, but instead Sanders drifts up the field. So instead of coming this way, he goes up. And that results in the DB being able to cut that off, and it's incomplete. It sets up a 3rd and 9. The Saints get pressured, and Drew can't do anything about it, and then they punt. Okay, this is the 23rd of the 27 routes from Mike, and it's another curl route, man. Like, I was keeping track of all the routes, and then I just saw so many curls. I didn't think it would give any useful information. Like, you see all the curls. I don't have to give you the numerical value for it. You get it. So, Mike's at the bottom. It's like kind of a curl in route. I think that might have been because of the press. That was a good play for Davis. I'll give him that. He did play well. Like, I'm not bashing Carlton Davis. It's just like, it's just the amount of, like, what's a family friendly word? The amount of trash that he talked on Twitter, I don't think can really be like backed up with the film. Like, I mean, he played well, but like, it's not enough to be like slant boy, yeah, and then just post a bunch of memes and say he bodied him in cover one all game. Like, you faced him 9 times in man coverage, and you had 2 drags and a goal line fade. And the goal line fade, he was about like maybe 6 inches away from catching a touchdown. So like, I don't know. I wouldn't be really talking trash, but this is just like a 50-50 matchup that you can't really determine. Well, I mean, I guess you could give Davis the winner, but like right here, like look, this happens a lot. Like, the pressure was miserable. Like, Drew had to get the ball out instantly. He was getting the ball out instantly. So many of these, like, Mike didn't even have a chance to break open before the throw because Drew threw it so quickly, because that's the way that he is by like a normal quarterback standard, and by the offensive line they have to get the ball out quicker. So can't hold that against Mike, but that's just not the way the NFL community works. Okay, Mike's at the bottom against Carlton Davis, and you realize actually the Bucks shifted. I don't know why, but they moved Davis onto Mike one-on-one more in these late stages of the game when they figured out that the Saints could not beat man coverage to save their life. So they just kept putting Davis one-on-one with Mike, and then they just let the other DBs just him the other dudes up, and that was the result of this offensive stall in the second half. I see Mike's just running a deep out route. And that's another thing I wish that the Saints did more in this game. They should have given him more one-on-one, like, jump ball opportunities. Like, why are we putting him on shallow crosses and outs and curl? Like, we can't be doing that, man. We have to give our best player a chance to make a play, and we did. Or, well, I shouldn't say we. Sean Payton did, and Drew did in the first drive, and he was very close to coming up with a touchdown that would have changed this game dramatically, but didn't happen. I'm trying not to play the what if game this year. I've done pretty good with it, but I mean, Michael Burton though. Yeah, that kind of hurts to watch. Okay, this was the 25th route. This was when Drew figured out we had to try pushing the ball downfield. Drew and Sean. Mike's at the bottom. He's running fade down the sideline. I don't even think Drew's got the throw power to throw this anymore. And like, once again, I'm not hating on Drew. I'm just keeping it real, man. Like, the car you love your whole life eventually is gonna run out of miles. That's the analogy. Like, I still love the car, but the car's done. I gotta give it up. I gotta get a new car, and that's the situation the Saints are in right now. Cause Mike's running down at the bottom. Yeah, that was good defense, but like, he's just running straight. What do you want him to do? Thought it was funny, the whole slant boy thing that Carlton Davis tweeted after the game. So Mike wins here, but quick throw to Jared Cook, and yeah. So he was open against Carlton, kind of just beating the dead horse. Like, it's just every play is like he was open, or every play is Drew threw it so quickly, or it was double coverage, or it was zone and he didn't have enough time to get downfield, or he wasn't even utilized correctly. Like, every play just has a thing, and this will be the last play of this. Never mind, I lied. This is why I should check things. I'm not even going to edit this. Where is there we go. This is Drew Brees' last pass as a Saint, so if you want to just ignore this, he's running an in route. And he gets open against Carlton. There he is. He's right there. He'll play it a little more. He's got space. He kind of was getting doubled by 31-2. Instead, we force a ball to Beetlejuice, and it's incomplete. This has been really demoralizing to make. Hopefully you enjoyed it. He got targeted 3 times against Carlton Davis in man coverage. 2 of them were drag routes, shallow crosses over the middle of the field. One was a drop, I would say, and then the other was the goal line fade, where once again he was like literally a foot from being in, so that stinks. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see more of, because it's the off season, so I'm sure there's a lot of things that you want to see. regarding this team. I might do a salary cap video, but like I feel like there's a lot of things out there. Specifically, I posted one. Nick Underhill posted one. There's a lot of other YouTube videos. You guys have probably seen everything that you need to know. But if you don't, I can do one if you want. Let me know. All right, thanks for watching. See ya.